Welcome back to Channel Ziz. Today we've got something real special, a full, in-depth review of the 2026 version of the Ford F-150 Raptor, or Raptor style truck. We'll walk you through everything, from its commanding exterior and aggressive stance to luxurious and rugged interior, its off-the-road and on-road performance, what you can expect to pay, and finally our verdict day: is this beast worth the hype? Buckle up, because we're diving in. Let's go. Exterior front voice over. The first thing you notice about the 2026 Raptor is its presence. Up front, the signature bold grille with large block letters gives it an unmistakable identity. The headlights say sharp, modern LED units add a touch of modern aggression and ensure visibility in all conditions. The hood and front fascia look tough, not just aesthetic, designed to hint at the power beneath. With wider fenders and a muscular front, the Raptor looks ready to dominate both city streets and desert dunes. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 forward from the road plus 2 host. From this angle, you get a real sense of how the Raptor isn't just a truck, it's a statement. Whether parked or moving, it commands attention. Exterior side voiceover, side profile bar roll. Switching to the side, the Raptor's stance becomes ever more impressive. Wide track, flared wheel arches giving space for big off-the-road tires and a long wheelbase combine to give this truck a rugged, ready-for-anything vibe. The side mirrors are robust, and the silhouette screams off-the-road ready. The bed is practical yet integrated well into the overall design. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 forward from the road plus 2 host. Walking alongside, you'll notice the proportions are different from a regular pickup. It's wider, more planted. On tight city streets it might feel large, but out here it feels like a beast waiting to move. Exterior rear, back voiceover, rear shots, tailgate, rear lights. From the rear, the Raptor continues the bold design language: muscular tailgate, pronounced bed, rugged bumper. The rear lights are LED, ensuring good visibility, while the overall width gives you a sense of stability. Whether you're hauling gear, loading dirt bikes, or towing a trailer, this back end feels practical yet purposeful. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 forward from the road plus 2 host. Standing near rear, tailgate open, and for those thinking about utility, the bed is functional. It's not just for show. You get real truck capability with this beast. Interior voiceover, interior bar roll, seats, dashboard, cabin, infotainment. Inside, the 2026 Raptor blends ruggedness with a surprisingly upscale feel. The cabin layout is similar to what you'd find in the regular F-150 Super Crew, but with upgrades. There's a 12.08-inch digital gauge cluster up front, giving modern readouts and customization. Materials feel premium: leather seats, optional carbon fiber or aluminum style trim, and strong bolstered Recaro front seats, available in some trims, for support when you're off-the-roading or cornering hard. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Car and driver plus 2. Infotainment comes courtesy of the large touchscreen running the latest software with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, so connecting your phone is effortless. For those long drives or desert runs, a climate control, sound system, in higher trims, Bang & Olufsen audio is available, and plenty of storage make the cabin world a class for a truck. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. F-150 Europe plus 2. Comfort-wise, it's not like a bare-bones off-the-road. This is a truck you could spend hours in, on or off-road, without fatigue. And the mix of ruggedness plus luxury works surprisingly well. Performance off-the-road, on-road dynamics performance is where the Raptor truly earns its name. For 2026, the standard Raptor spec uses a high-output 3.5-liter twin-turbocharged EcoBoost V6 that produces about 450 horsepower and 510 lb-feet of torque. Plenty of muscle for everyday use and moderate off-the-roading. Mated to a 10-speed automatic gearbox and full-time 4/8. You get smooth shifts and robust power delivery across different terrains. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. https://www.ford.com/+2. Beyond the engine, the suspension setup: a long travel suspension with advanced dampers from Fox Racing Shocks, with dual valve, live valve tech, lets the Raptor soak up rough terrain, desert dunes, or rocky trails while keeping the ride relatively stable and controlled. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Forward from the road plus 2. For the more extreme performance seekers, the top-end variant, often referred to as Raptor R, steps things up with a 5.2-liter supercharged V8 producing about 720 horsepower and 640 lb-feet of torque. That's close to supercar levels, while still giving you the utility of a heavy-duty pickup. It's a monster in acceleration and off-the-road power, great for towing, hauling, or brute off-the-road drive. IDRSS inverted question mark 1 half https://www.ford.com/+2 host, driving or pointing to suspension, wheels. So whether you're on asphalt, highway, desert dunes or rocky trails, the Raptor handles it all. It's not just fast, it's competent and capable. Personally, when I floored it from a standstill, the surge of the V6, or V8 in raw trim, reminds you exactly why this name carries weight. Utility A towing, cargo, versatility voiceover. Despite being performance-oriented, the Raptor still keeps its utility in check with a proper 4 solid bed, and good towing, payload capacity. Depending on trim, it's not just a weekend toy, it's a usable truck. You can tow trailers, haul equipment to war gear, or pack up for a long road trip or desert adventure. Owners looking for a mix of fun and practicality will appreciate that balance. IDRSS inverted question mark 1 half car and driver +2 what it costs, a price value voiceover, showing an off-screen price graphics, disclaimers about regional pricing. Here's the catch: a quality like this doesn't come cheap. According to most recent data, the base trim of the Raptor V6 EcoBoost starts around USD 79,005, while the higher performance supercharged V8 Raptor R typically lists for about USD 112,000 to USD 113,000 before extras and options. IDRSS inverted question mark 1 half primary ignition +2. Of course, actual cost may vary depending on region, import taxes, duties, if you're outside the US, and additional features. So if you're watching from outside the US, remember to factor in all those. But overall, for what you get, a performance, capability, comfort, ruggedness, and many argue you get value for what you pay. The Raptor is not budget-friendly, but for a premium off-road ready full-size truck, it sits at the upper end of the class. Host, on camera. Is it expensive? Yes. Is it overkill for just city driving? Maybe. But if you want a combination of power, utility and off-the-road capability, it's hard to beat. For the right buyer, it's worth every dollar. Pros, cons, what works, what to think about voiceover, an off-screen bullet list while showing relevant bar. Pros, powerful engine options, V6 or supercharged V8, a strong acceleration, torque, and power delivery. IDRSS inverted question mark 1 half https://www.ford.com/+2 outstanding off-the-road capability thanks to advanced suspension, 4 terrain modes, robust chassis. IDRSS inverted question mark 1 half Ford from the road +2 comfortable and well-equipped interior blending ruggedness with modern tech and comfort. IDRSS inverted question mark 1 half car and driver +2 versatility, a usable as both a performance/off-the-road vehicle and a functional truck for hauling, towing. Cons, trade-offs, premium price tag, might be overkill, and expensive, for those who only need a basic truck or mostly city driving. Size, a wide stance and big dimensions could be tricky in tight city streets or parking spots. Fuel economy, with that power and off-the-road capability, fuel consumption will be higher than average, especially in aggressive driving or in the V8 variant. IDRSS inverted question mark 1 half car and driver +2 host, on camera. In short, the Raptor isn't for everyone. It's for those who want power, presence, and flexibility. If you only need a small pickup for city chores, may be too much. But if you want thrill plus utility plus off-the-road readiness, this might just be your dream truck. Final verdict: Ultra host, on camera, maybe standing in front with full shot of Raptor. So, here's where I stand after driving and spending time with the 2026 Raptor. This isn't just a pickup, it's a statement. A machine that's as comfortable crossing city roads as it is climbing dunes or hauling heavy loads. The powertrain, the suspension, the interior, everything comes together to deliver a truck that tackles hard jobs and offers hard fun. If you've got the budget and you genuinely want a truck that gives you flexibility, a off-the-road beast, daily driver, or utility hauler, the Raptor delivers on all fronts. It's premium, it's capable, and yes, it's overkill for some, but for the right person, it's worth every bit of that badge. That's it for today's review. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to see more, maybe a real-world driving test, city versus off-the-road, or a exact comparison with its rivals, hit that like button, subscribe to channel Ziz, and drop a comment below telling us what you want next. Thanks for watching, and see you on the road, or the dunes. And with cinematic outro shots, Raptor driving into sunset, dunes, dirt road, plus channel logo and subscribe CTA. Notes: disclaimer, I used publicly available latest specs for the 2025-2026 Raptor lineup as a baseline. Actual specs may vary slightly depending on trim, region, and factory updates. If you plan to target an international audience, outside the US, you may want to add a section about import costs, local taxes, local road regulations, modifications for compliance, especially given how big and wide this truck is. Feel free to tweak tone, voice according to your channel's style, more hype, more detail, more humor, or more technically as you prefer.